Mcmaster University provides world-class education and unique leadership opportunities to its students. The university has a long-standing tradition of providing interdisciplinary and experiential advantages to facilitate well-rounded educational experiences for its students. The advantage of taking part in interdisciplinary studies stems from approaching real-world problems that require a strong capacity to understand multiple viewpoints on a challenging topic. Naturally, the university partnered with Hamilton Wentworth District School Board to help support the Gifted Learners program. Students were divided into teams of 5: transportation, communication, website development, secondary school support group, and a group to set up a physical space. For students, this was their first experience working with clients and consulting on a project in a real-world scenario. This is what they had to say.
I was interested in this course because it gave a different kind of opportunity from the other society capstone course, which meant that I not only got to work more intimately with a client, but I also got to work with interdisciplinary students, so students in commerce and political science. And to me, that seemed really valuable since in engineering you'll be dealing with all kinds of people from all kinds of backgrounds, and so I definitely thought that a project-based course would be a good way to try that out.
Yeah, social science is very theoretically based, so having a client was a very good experience to get a sense of what it's like to apply those theories in an environment, in a very practical environment.
This project feels unique to itself, and working with a client obviously has its challenges, but it gives me such a different perspective on why we're doing this, and when I think about a solution to a problem, I'm thinking about how it's going to impact real people in real situations.
So our client was the Hamilton Wentworth District School Board, or HWDSB, and so our project, what was brought to us, is that we had to basically help them launch the newest addition to their gifted program, which would be a new classroom that's going to be opened in downtown Hamilton. And basically, our class was going to work with them as a consulting firm, basically, and help, do everything from refine their communications to help plan the transportation process to help, build the physical space in the classroom. And my group specifically was in charge of creating a website specifically to act as a student resource to help students basically learn independently and build off of what was taught in class.
So working with the school board was definitely a different perspective on education, as I mentioned before. It's brought a whole new array of things to the table and taught a lot of different things, but more so than any textbook, it taught a lot of soft skills and definitely client interface.
It was nice to be able to work on a project that has such educational importance for myself and for many past and future gifted students.
And it's just nice to see how things work differently between faculties, even like the jargon that we use to refer to our classes. It just shows the different ways that learning is happening.
The president of Mcmaster University, along with the deans of engineering, commerce, and social sciences, were also approached to share their insight on the value of interdisciplinary studies.
I think that there are too many silos everywhere, and including in universities. It's just, I want to be a civil engineer, or I want to be an accountant, or whatever, and not understand the broader realities of where the world is going.
Solutions require many disciplines. That helps students like you, who essentially will graduate and will perpetuate that language and that attitude throughout your careers and in society.
Want some more professionally oriented skills through these kinds of work experiences or even courses that are more oriented in that way, but also, to be honest, to understand better how the critical thinking and the other kinds of skills they're gaining can be used and applied.
To recognize that life is interdisciplinary. Whatever particular thing you're doing in life is going to require you to know technology, to know science, to know society, to know culture. And you're better at whichever of those things you choose to focus on, you're better for knowing.
Would they recommend this course to their peers?
Experience, and it's been great working with the Hamilton Wentworth School Board. They've been very accommodating to us, and we've learned a lot from them. So it's been a great experience. I'm happy to be a part of this.
I would definitely take it again if it was offered. And I would definitely recommend it to others. I think that interdisciplinary studies and hands-on learning doesn't get recognized as often within the university setting, and I think it brings a different aspect of education that's very important.
So the fact that you work with all these different students from different faculties, and you, in the face of other people, when you face problems, you see how they approach a problem, and it not only helps you learn new ways of approaching them, but it also helps you notice areas where you lack that ability to approach the problem properly, and it helps you question how you do things. And I think that's a great learning experience for everyone.
To deal with the real life client is life changing. You go into school, everything's academia, textbook,
Yeah.
but you never really understand working with a client until you work with a client. And this course is unlike any other for that.
I would definitely take this course again. I had a lot of fun. I would definitely also recommend other students take the course, as I also think that they could get a lot out of it in terms of working with others in a team.
Last but not least, the professor who mentors students and is at the core of this initiative shares his experience and knowledge as to why he chooses to teach interdisciplinary studies.
The focuses that I had for this course is really to break down those barriers and avoid that deference to engineering that I have seen in my career, and really have those other faculties, those other disciplines shine, because there's so much value, there's so much knowledge there, and there's so much opportunity to solve those problems through that type of thinking that is out-of-the-box thinking that involves everybody's knowledge. That what I didn't want is a deference to one discipline.